Hello.
Hey,
Hello, hello.
Hey,
I'm
Roma.
fine,
How are
thank you.
you?
How are you?
That's
so it's
Long time
good.
no see.
Good.
oh,
Yeah, it's like since last
I'm
season.
excited.
yeah,
Kaan, we're not hearing you. Are you saying anything?
you can hear me?
We can.
Okay,
Oh, I can
maybe
hear you
because
now,
of the song that's
but
playing in the
yeah,
background. So
yeah, possibly.
yeah, I mean it
Yeah.
is so long that we haven't done a live stream, and we are back with a new review. And yeah, so this is so exciting. First of all, welcome everyone to another season of Eurovision, and yeah, this year we have 37 songs, and we kicked this off with with Czechia, with its new name. It's Czechia now.
Yeah.
Yeah, song is called My Sister's Crown. The group is called Vesna, and today I'm joined by
Rin, hi
Roma,
everyone. I'm in
hello. I'm
Germany.
from Ukraine.
and also Sara will join us in the next minutes. So we will be four people. So yeah, I mean you know how this review works. I mean, at first we are
Not
going to
really.
our opinion about about the songs.
Somehow it
And then,
works.
you know, in the end, we each of us will give a score out of 10, and we're gonna take the average score. And yeah, so we will do a ranking at the end with all the 37 songs. And this is our first stop, Czechia. So let's kick this off. Who wants to kick this off, guys? Let's start.
If you want me to do it,
Let's
I might as well
let's
start.
go.
Always want to go first. Um, yeah, so for me, this song is like, and I'm sure for everybody else, is like a really strong feminist anthem. So there's a lot of talk about how, it's a lot about Ukrainian women, but I think just in general, it's a big feminist anthem. And I love that. I especially love like when they're singing "We Are Not Your Dolls" and they're all dressed like dolls. I think that is just such a
Mm,
perfect like commentary. And I think that's just really, really strong. After seeing the video, which is totally amazing, I'm very excited to see what they're actually going to do on stage. Because we've seen in the past that sometimes when a country has an incredible video, we kind of have our expectations set so high, and then it's easy for them not to meet that expectations with their staging. So I'm really excited to see what they're going to do. I think that Czechia will throw everything at the staging. I don't think they're going to let the staging flop. I think they learned from when they sent
Mm,
Benny Cristo
yeah,
because his song and the video was so cool. And then they did nothing with the staging, and so it didn't
absolutely.
help him at all. So I hope that they've learned their lesson from that. I love like the ethnic vibes and undertones of the music. I think that's really cool.
mm.
The production is such high quality,
Yeah.
and I love that. Um, do you want me to
Let's come.
say if I think it's
Uh,
a qualifier? I think it's probably
Let's
kind
come to
of kind of obvious,
that.
but okay, no problem. Well, I think that's all I pretty much have to say about it. It's just such a great, strong, like female song. I love that the last line of the song is "We stand for you,"
yeah.
and it's kind of like that solidarity moment with the women of Ukraine, also playing on that like
Mm,
"Stand with Ukraine" rhetoric. So I really like that. I think that the message is great, the delivery is great, it's expensive, and it's a
absolutely.
thumbs up.
So I would like to continue
Yeah.
and saying that, you know, if I were to do a reaction video along with a friend who's not familiar to Eurovision, I would definitely add this song to the reaction video because this is one of the most unique experimental songs of the year,
Yeah.
and this is actually like adds to the brand of Eurovision. Like this is the future of the contest, and I think at this point we should not have generic English pop songs anymore, but these kind of songs that includes ethnicity, but also like this has rap,
Hmm.
this has folk, but also it's a pop song, and which is quite easy to listen to. It's not super folky, and this is, as you said, this is a message song, but this doesn't do this in a way that bores people. Like it doesn't really bore people, and like it's also not super direct. It uses symbols. I mean, it's quite clear what this song is about, but at the same time, it uses some symbols to show, like, and to like highlight that message, which I think makes this song a standout song in this year's lineup. And about the staging, I hope that what you say will come true.
I mean, last year was pretty good.
Actually,
So,
yes,
I mean, there's hope.
there's absolutely hope. But at the same time, we did get a live performance of the song. Although that wasn't the most fancy stage of this national final season, you know, the girls sang live for the first time. I think some of them were lacking energy. I love the Bulgarian girl. I think that's my favorite member of the band, and her delivery is like so live, like it feel like fills you with energy. So I think each member has to provide that kind of energy live performance. I thought some parts of that were messy, but you know, of course, on the Eurovision stage, it's something else. And I, as you said, I hope they will come with something super impactful that matches the message of the song. Saying that, on the other hand, I think this is a song that could fall apart live, and it carries that risk. And we'll talk about qualification. I have some, you know, fears about that, which I hope will not come true. But yeah, and also I want to say, at first I was blown away by this, but more songs we got, I think I probably have heard this, like overheard this song, but at the same time, it kind of lost its magic for me a bit. But I hope it will regain that during the live at Eurovision. But it's still, I mean, it has the potential to be the best entry of Czech Republic. Such a good song, and I really appreciate Czechia's efforts. And Roma, let's see. Roma.
Yeah, starting with, it was a huge controversy here in Ukraine with this song. 2 days after the I'm sorry, I'm a bit sick. 2 days after the selection, this song just blew up here in Ukraine. It was fifth, if I'm not mistaken, in Ukrainian YouTube trends, and Ukrainian Twitter just blew up with this song. And here are the reasons. First of all, the main problem was that the member of this band, Vesna, was a Russian girl, Olesya. And the war is, you know, it's already 1 year since the war started, and since that time, Ukrainians started hate all Russian things, just simply everyone Russian. And our people just couldn't agree with this, that we can provide a Russian on Eurovision stage this year when we host this. Like, yeah, you know, co-host. And it was a main problem of the song, and people hated it, that Olesya is there, and yeah, it's the main reason. Also, the part of the song mentioned a sisterhood with a Slavic nations, and Ukrainians thought it was like about Russia also, that we need to make peace with them, to be like brothers, sisters, these things. And it also became a problem that it's, yeah. Hello, Sara.
Hi. Hi. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Yeah, so
Just
yeah,
go on. Find me.
it's okay. Yeah, and
You can
yeah,
go.
yeah, okay.
You can go on. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's been a big problem with this song here in Ukraine, but then we had Germany that is like supporting Russian, like they do not support Russian president or dictator. They just support people there, like who does not support this Russian dictatorship. And Ukrainians hate this much more than Vesna right now, but yeah. and everyone just forgot about it. And yeah, the problem is probably gone, but we'll see what will happen on the main Eurovision. What I think, I've liked it very much from the very first lesson, and I just saw the support there. Like, I'm also against all Russian, as you know, but for this reason, I saw Lesa that she supports Ukraine. I saw that she came to Czechia like a lot of years ago, and she has Czech. Yeah, she lives in Czech. So yeah, it's not a problem for me that she was born in Russia. Also, yeah, I like the song, I like the message, and I saw the support there definitely. And I just love this producing of this song. It's like very clear, very well produced, and it's a good song. Also, I'm a bit scared about the staging that they will give us on the main stage in Liverpool, but we'll see, because on the selection it was bad, if we talk honest. Yeah, and yeah, that's it probably.
So that was the like opinion from a Ukrainian person, because
Yeah,
like
yeah,
touch like the theme of Ukraine. So that was quite actually like important to get. And Sara joined us to Roma's talk. So hi, Sara.
Hi,
Welcome to the new.
everyone. It's a pleasure to be with you.
Thank you, and also
same.
hear from you.
Okay, so I like the song from Czechia. I'm not fond. I mean, generally, I'm not fond of this ethnic banger, let's say. But Czechia got me somehow. I mean, it's a very good song, and as Roma said, it's very well produced. And I think that they gave us the best, one of the best music videos from this year. So the music video is very, very well done, and it's very touching and full of symbols like religion. I mean, we have many things in that music video, and I really appreciate it. And the song is very moving, as I said, and I really like it. I mean, I don't have much to say. I'm curious about staging as well. Because I hope that they can, I mean, somehow deliver the same visuals that we had in the music video, but on stage. So if they succeed to deliver the same visual, the same message that we got from the music video, I think that they are in, and they can hope for a top 10. So the staging will be very important, but as we already said, the song itself is a very, very good song. We have the vocals, we have the ethnicity, let's say, and so that's it. I'm not much to say, because it's one of the best songs from this year, like objectively.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, it grew off me a little bit, like. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, me the same.
Yeah,
I think I listened
exactly,
to it
yeah.
too many times.
Probably, yeah.
in the season, like, don't really help the song's faith. But on the Eurovision stage, everyone will have the same opportunities and same chance. Everyone will be starting from the same level, let's say. Which is not so true. I mean, fully true, but like, they have the same opportunity.
They have the same canvas, basically.
So Sara actually mentioned that the song's top 10 chances, which leads us to the part where we talk about a possible qualification, or how the song will do in the final eventually. So let's talk about it. And Rin started, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's talk about a little bit first where they are in the running order. So they're in semi-final 1, and then they're going to be 13th. So that means they're sandwiched between Azerbaijan and Netherlands, which actually really works in their favor, in my opinion, because it's going to be such a moment sandwiched between two kind of more laid back, like slower songs. So I think that really, not that the song needs like masses of help. Unless they really ruin the staging, I think the song will qualify. And I think that should it qualify and should the staging be great, then, and like Sara said, if they can communicate those messages or at least give us some of the same visuals on the stage, I think that the song will finish in somewhere between 12 to 15, maybe a tiny bit better, but definitely outside the top 5.
Okay, so I'm also like, at this point, I think the song is qualifying, and I think it should qualify just based on the songs.
Yeah.
And I like, you know, taking last year's staging into consideration, I think this year I hope will not like really mess up with the staging, and it will be a decent at least performance. So if we have that, I think Czechia is qualifying, and in the final, I agree with Rin. I think it's gonna come somewhere between 12 and 15, or just a tiny bit better. Like top 10 is possible, but like 10.
Yeah, but like 10.
You know, at this point, I just don't think this is like winner potential or top 5 potential. No, I just don't think this song falls a bit short. I mean, for a top 5.
Yeah.
And Roma.
Yeah.
So I think that with a bad staging, bad vocals, it can be a shock non-qualifier also. Yeah, and I think it is sandwiched between I don't remember who, Azerbaijan and Netherlands.
Azerbaijan and
quite
Netherlands.
Slow songs, but it can depend on like staging. Yeah, and the main thing on Eurovision is a song, of course, but staging is very important also. So I think if they don't mess up with this, they can easily go through. And do they have chances in the final? At first, I thought they're gonna win this, and there was no doubt. And I thought it would be a winner this year. But when other songs came out, I had to listen to them. We have Loreen now that won't just give anyone this win this year. And I don't think it will win, but I can see it entering top 10. Bless you. And maybe top 15, top 10 is a good spot for them. Maybe even top 5, but as I said, it all depends on the staging. What will they bring to Liverpool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sara, we actually heard from you, but just some.
I mean, last year Czechia did a really good job with the staging. They were maybe a little bit unlucky with the running order in the final, but they did a really good job with the staging. So it means that they want to be, want to do the things right with the staging. So I hope that they will work right for this song. And I think that as we said, they can qualify if the staging will be good, and in the final they can qualify in the top 10 or top 15. But more or less, let's say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, more or less, we all agree with the same kind.
Yeah. If we remember Cyprus last year, it was a beautiful, great song that had all the chances to go through, but we had those vocals, those staging, those dancers, and we got
everything.
Yeah, and I think my one concern when we're comparing last year to this year for Czechia is that last year they had a simple staging done very, very well because they had a very literal point to their song. So lights off. And so what did they do? Played with the lights. And it was very literal, but it was done very, very well. Now, I'm afraid that when they have a song where they don't have such a literal concept, that's where we could get lost. But
maybe they will have some crown on the background.
Yeah, or even those the dancers with the sticks. They could totally have that.
And also
That would
the
work.
disadvantage,
Let's see.
disadvantage of this is that there are already 6 people, so they are not.
Yeah, they won't have. Yeah.
Yeah, they can't have anyone on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well,
yeah.
let's see what
That
they
is a
got.
disadvantage.
Exactly.
Okay. Should we go through the scores?
Yeah.
Robin, how many points did you give Czechia
Okay.
this year?
I gave Czechia, and it's so weird to get used to that, so apologies to Czech people if I get it wrong, but Czechia, I gave them 8 out of 10.
I gave also an 8 out of 10.
I gave it 9.5 out of 10, if I'm not mistaken, because, yeah, I liked it very much, but now it grew off me a little, so it could be 10 out of 10, but now it's, 9.5.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I need your help. I gave an 8.
7.5.
7.5. Okay, yeah.
7.5. So
Yeah.
again, we're all pretty close. I mean, Roma, you're a little bit higher, but I mean, we're still pretty close.
Team score is 8.61, so which is quite high.
Yeah, quite.
Pretty high, yeah.
And so this was our review for Czechia and their song My Brown. We are now moving on to Armenia. And stay tuned for the next country, everyone. Bye.
See you. Bye.
Bye.